Hey guys, so we're going to take a look at this game here. Army Group Center, June 22nd to 28th, 1941. It's designed by Masahiro Yamazaki. It's a 3W game from 1993. I love the cover picture. Back of the box, it's rated a complexity of barely high and a very high solitaire suitability. Here's the contents. It does specify that it can be played solitaire, and it has a very high solitaire rating. I don't know. It's a section of the map and the counters. Alright, let's open it up, see what's in. We have a 10-sided die. This isn't the one that came with it. This is one I put in it. We have the rules book. Army Group Center, the opening blitz on Minsk. It's matte paper. You could write on this with pencil. They should never have stopped using this kind of paper for war games. But it comes in at 20 pages. And the last two pages look like scenarios. Looks like there's 3 scenarios total. It's in black and white. Here's the organization's initial deployments. That's your hex number, followed by the unit that's there. In the middle of the rulebook, we have your combat results table, terrain effects chart, air warfare results, combat modifiers. You'd have to photocopy that because there's rules on the back pages. So you'd want to fold this. You'd want to photocopy these 2 pages. You wouldn't want to rip this out of your rule book because you have rules on the backs of it. Here's going over an explanation of the counters, of course. Sequence of play. Very involved sequence of plays. There's a mutual air warfare stage, a weather determination phase, an air superiority determination phase, an air interception phase. Then it's the German player's turn. It's his decision phase, his combat phase, and then the Soviet reserve movement phase, and then the German movement phase. Then it's the Soviet player turn. It's his decision phase, his combat phase, the German reserve movement phase, and then the Soviet movement phase. That's an interesting sequence of play. It's going over stacking, zones of control, unit modes. You can be in prepared offensives or in movement modes. People should be familiar with that from OCS. Then it's going over combat, movement, overruns. Here's your charts. Terrain effects, headquarters and communications. Here it's going over the air war, reinforcements, scenario organization, set up hexes and units that go there, then your scenarios. We have a half sheet of counters. Not sure what these are. They're very old. Warping a little bit from the age. Then we have another sheet of counters that actually it's pretty warped. We have a bad crease or cut or something right there. And the counter sheet itself is pretty warped with age and not being stored correctly, I suppose. But there's two more counter sheets. We have, what is up with this focus? We have the red for the Soviets, and it's standard NATO symbols with headquarters. Got some anti-aircraft units. And then we have the German markers. Here's destroyed bridge markers. Those are pretty cool. Those are actually pretty cool. I'm not sure what these are for. Here's your Luftwaffe units. Some infantry. And they are all double-sided, or most of them are. But like I said, they're very warped. Here's a Soviet organizational display 1, single-sided. I don't even know if that's barely cardstock. Soviet organizational display 2, again single-sided. German organizational display 1, German organizational display 2, and they're all single-sided. This is just thick paper. I wouldn't even consider this cardstock. This is just thick paper. Then here's the map. We'll fold this out a little bit. It's got hard creases, but we'll fold it out just a bit. Well, shit, why not fold it out all the way? All right, hold on. It's an absolutely gorgeous map. Absolutely gorgeous. It's got rail lines, roads, swamps, dense forest, light forests, mountainous or hilly terrain up here, the cities. Here's your terrain key right there. Some command displays over here for the Soviets, some command displays over here for the Germans, a few little tiny holding boxes for air war, weather track up there, morale tracks. But I am super impressed with this map. This map is absolutely gorgeous. This is the best part of the game, if you ask me. This map is great. Map paper, not super thin. It's not thick, but it's not super thin either. This is a great looking map. I wish more wargame maps looked that way. I really do. It's just the colors are great. Everything just looks good. It just looks good. So that was a quick look at Army Group Center by 3W. Designed by trying to pronounce it correctly, Masahiro Yamazaki. Again, a 3W game from 1993. Thanks for watching.